welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my everyday fall makeup routine slash chit chat get ready with me video. I haven't done a talk through video like tutorial on my channel for a really long time, so I decided that would be really fun to do for you guys today. So yeah, this is just like my everyday kind of fall look that I go to. So yeah, it's not like my everyday makeup with the eyeshadows. I do kind of switch up the eyeshadows and the lipstick a lot, but this is like my go-to look if I'm in a hurry to get somewhere or just want to do something kind of simple. This is what I go for. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I do my makeup for the fall, then just keep on watching. First thing that I'm going to do is just start off with my foundation primer, which you guys know I love using the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is like my go-to primer water spray stuff. I just really overall like this. Then I'm going to go in with concealer, and I'm taking the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and it's in the shade Light Neutral. Yeah, Light Neutral. Okay, so I just like to cover basically anywhere I'm breaking out. Just, you know, my skin's going through a phase right now, like where it's breaking out a lot. Partly because I don't really sleep, so there's that. I'm like, I don't sleep, I'm stressed. It's all around a good time, guys. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to blend this out with a beauty blender. Okay, now it's time for foundation. So for foundation, I am currently using two different ones, mostly because I don't have the right shade and I'm just too lazy to go get the right shade. So I'll mix these two together. This is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible and the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. I like these two mixed together, and they just make the perfect shade because like this is too light and this is too dark. So together, I get the perfect color because I'm not quite here yet. I do get here eventually. When it gets to like January, my skin will be here, but right now we are here. Well, here. So you want to make sure that you blend your foundation down your neck, just because you really want an even application. And also, like, if you're like me and your foundation is not exactly the right shade, you really want to make sure it's blended in properly. My sweater's too big. Okay. So now that I have foundation on, I'm actually going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. And sorry, my sweater is like too big, so it keeps like falling off my shoulders. So I'm going to fill in my eyebrows with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Chocolate. You guys know that I love this. So first of all, I'm just going to kind of like brush my brows, which I really need to tweeze my eyebrows, but we're not going to take time to do that right now. We're just going to go ahead and fill them in and just pray that they look good, because that's what I'm going with today. So I know everybody is like, your eyebrows are meant to be like sisters and not twins, but like honestly I feel like my eyebrows like aren't even sisters. I feel like they're like distant cousins because they never look the same. Like I can never get my eyebrows to look how I want them to. So once I have my eyebrows filled in, I'm just going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Chocolate, and I'm just going to use that to set my eyebrows. I never realized like how important eyebrows were going to be to me. Well, okay then, just zoom on by. So I never realized like how important eyebrows were going to be to me, but like honestly, I don't want to leave the house without my eyebrows filled in. Like it's so important now. Moving on to eyes, which sorry for my nails, like I don't have any polish on them, but I'm going to take MAC Painterly, and I'm going to use that to prime my eyelids. Yeah, I took my nail polish off of my nails because I am thinking about getting acrylics back on, which if you guys remember my videos from earlier this year, then you would know that I had acrylics on and I loved having them on. It just kind of became like a maintenance issue for me. I like didn't want to have to like take care of them all the time, and just, you know, I was getting kind of annoyed with them, but I loved them. Okay, so honestly for eyeshadow, I do switch it up every day. I don't wear the same eyeshadows like every day, but if it's going to be something that I know that I need to like get ready fast or something, this is kind of like my go-to look for that. This is like a look that I've been wearing a lot lately, so yeah, I'm just going to use the Lorac Pro palette, which I love. I'm going to take a mixture of cream and this white, tap off the excess product, and I'm just going to apply that all over the eyelid. So I've been really into like kind of, I guess, setting the primer, and I just feel like this makes your eyeshadows look super smooth, and it also just like makes your eyeshadows super easy to blend as well. Then I'm going to take the eyeshadow Taupe, and that's going to go through my crease with my Sigma E25. So I've been debating if I want to do like a live stream on Facebook. It would just be like a super simple kind of thing. I would probably answer some questions, and I just think that would be super fun. So let me know if that's something you would be interested in, because if it is, I will definitely like schedule one and do that, because I think it would be a lot of fun. Then I'm going to take the eyeshadow Mauve, which I love this color. It's very, very pigmented, and I'm just going to pat this all over my eyelid. It's okay if you get it into the crease, because we're going to like blend this out in a second, so you guys will see. Then taking my e.l.f., what is this brush? Contour brush. I'm going to go in with Sable, which is this one here. I'm going to place this on the outer corner, and also I'm going to pull it up into the crease with this brush. And when I blend, I'm going to pull it up into the crease even more, which you guys will see in a second. Okay, so I'm just going to blend this out, just pulling Sable into the crease as I blend. Honestly, I don't want it to be super dark, which I know is like, whoa, Chelsea's in the outer corner super dark. But like for this particular look, I don't. I want it to be kind of natural on the outer, not natural, this is not natural. And that's literally the eyeshadow. Super, super simple, right? Going back into that mauve eyeshadow, I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush, which, what is this called? What are you? A shading brush. And I use this a lot because I love it. So I'm just going to take this and run it across the lower lash line. I really don't like putting shadows on the lower lash line, but I like how they look, but I just like don't like the process of putting shadow on the lower lash line, because honestly, like, I can't even tell you like how many times I've gotten eyeshadow in my eye. And then I'm gonna go in with that cream eyeshadow, which we used in the beginning, and I'm just gonna take that on a Sigma large shader E60 brush. These brushes are so old that the numbers are like almost wearing off. Like, I have literally had my Sigma brushes, oh goodness, like, I want to say I've had my Sigma brushes since I was like 14. On to eyeliner. I'm going to take my favorite eyeliner, which is the Maybelline Master Precise Liquid Liner. I love this because it's like super easy to use. Okay, so for mascara, I'm using the Marc Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara, which I love this mascara. It's like so pricey for a mascara. It's like $24, I believe. This was sent to me by Influencer to try, so I haven't actually like purchased a new one yet, but I need to because this one's getting kind of dry. Moving on to concealer. Again, I'm going to take this concealer from Urban Decay and the shade Fair. I love to brighten up the under eyes just because, like I said earlier, I don't sleep very well. So I like to really brighten up the under eye. So it looks really insane right now. But don't worry, when we blend it out, it will all make sense and I will look nice and bright and nice and awake and it will look good. Trust me, guys. Okay, let's blend out this craziness happening on the face. So I like to get as close to that lower lash line as I can without like taking off the eyeshadow that we put on the lower lash line. Now see, look how bright and awake this side looks. That's what I'm talking about, guys. So to set my face, I have been loving the Maybelline Better Skin Super Stay Skin Transforming Powder. And this is in the shade 30 Warm Nude, which just looks like this. It did have a little sponge that came with it. The sponge fell on the floor, so I threw the sponge away. Plus, I hate using the sponges because they're just like bacteria harboring. So what I really like about this powder is that it just like really makes your face flawless. Okay, going into my NYX Contour Kit, which I have used a bunch of times. I love this so much. I'm going to start off with this banana shade here, and I'm just going to use that to set under the eye. I go in the opposite direction first when I set under the eye because it helps it not crease. It's a little beauty school tip for you. Little makeup artist tip there. I'm also going to use the banana shade to highlight the middle part of my face, which is where I want it to be the most bright. Then I'm going to go with this light powder here, and I'm going to use this right under the eye, or like kind of like on the top of the cheekbone here. This is going to really brighten this up. It's also going to lift my cheekbones. That's another little makeup artist hack for using the same shade, but I'm actually going in with this Real Techniques, what is this, the setting brush, and I'm keeping the contour real simple. I just kind of like lightly define this area. Okay, so my camera totally stopped recording when I was filming how I contour my nose, so I don't know what it caught. So yeah, anyway, so basically how I contour the nose is I take the pencil brush and I just kind of draw a line right here on the side of the nose, on both sides of course, and then I take my powder brush and I just use that to blend out the contour. So moving on to blush, I'm going to be taking my Becca and Jaclyn Hill palette. I love this. I use this literally all the time. So I'm going to take the blush Amoretto. That's like the only blush that I really like in the palette because the other blushes are like really bright for me. So I'm going to use Amoretto, which is a really pretty neutral color. And I just take my Real Techniques blush brush, which just looks like this. Okay, and then for highlight, I'm going to grab Champagne Pop just right out of the palette here. So moving on to the last step for eyeshadow. So I do this after I have like my face completed. I go back in with MAC Vanilla, which is this color here. I love this color because it just really brightens up that inner corner, which like makes my eyes look even more awake, which is real nice. I have to say. I think I'm gonna go with the Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade Pepper. I think I like this color a lot, so let's try this out. Alright guys, so that is it for my everyday fall makeup routine. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you do. That way you always know when I upload a new video. I feel like this camera angle, I feel like really short with this camera angle right now. I hope you guys are having a great day, and once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.